Hi stamping friends, Melissa Kerman here with Melissa's Crafting Treehouse. I'm here today to introduce one of the 3 May-June card kits from my free card kit program. I'll be posting 3 shorter videos instead of 1 longer video this time around, trying something a little bit different. And at the end of the video, I'll show you all 3 projects plus a bonus offer, so please make sure to watch to the end. So by the way, this small video segment will be the same for all 3 videos, so if you've already seen it, you can skip ahead. So you may be asking, what is this free card kit program? Well, the intention of the free card kit program is to offer a way for people who don't live locally and can't attend my events, a way to make some of the fun projects I offer to my local customers and to learn new paper crafting techniques with us. So the program details are all on the events page of my blog, but the basic gist of it is when you place an online order with the current hostess code, you get free card kits, and there are certain purchase minimums, so you'll want to check that out on my events page and all the other details. And there's a link to the events page in the description below this video. So this is what your packet of free card kits will look like. And when you open the packet, the first thing you'll want to do is just kind of separate the projects. You see I have done that here. And this one is this set. And then just like that. So you'll be all set. You want to choose which you'll work on first and then set the others aside. So here's the project we're going to be making now. So this is made with one of the retired colors, Cucumber Crush. I really love this turquoise and cucumber crush combination. Hopefully you have some left. If you don't, of course, you'll be getting the card kit if you get it, if you purchase to qualify. So I want to show you this card because it's very cool. So it opens like this, and then surprise, surprise, it opens again. Woohoo! I know that's kind of a crazy little inside. You could keep it plain or blank if you want, but it's kind of fun and party-like. So, and I love the sentiment. To think of you is to smile. Let's be friends forever. Love that. So we're using the Eastern Beauty stamp set, and I'm using a couple sets of dies, the layering circles dies. We're using these 2 pieces right here, and we're using the Eastern Medallions Thinlits. And in this set, we're going to be using 3 pieces. This one and that one. And this one. So let's get started. So we're going to start with doing our die cutting just to kind of get that out of the way. Have everything set. So I'm going to bring my big shot in, and for the first set, what I recommended to my group to do is do your basic layering with your magnetic platform, and at the same time cut out these 3 elements. So that would be these 3 dies. So it's your basic layering. So I'm just going to show you. So there's that. Obviously line it up, and then you're going to run it through the big shot. So that's step 1. For this element, I did have it stamped with the Cucumber Crush. I obviously can't do that for you, so you're going to get it plain. And if you have the stamp set, you can try to line it up. And if you don't, you could color something on or just put the rhinestone in the middle, whatever you wish. So that's the first die cutting. And the second, we're going to use some different layering. We're going to use our basic platform here and the precision base plate. And that's especially suited to these very fine detailed dies. So grab my pieces. I've got my piece of turquoise, and I need my piece of basic black, this one right here. This is a square, I think it's 3.5 by 3.5. I'll have that in the dimensions document. But the most important thing is that you, for me, that you line it up. So what I wanted is to have the sort of rounded part at the top. And if you look at a finished project, you'll see, oh, that's actually different from the other ones. Let's see. So if you have the rounded part at the top, then you'll have that rounded element at the top. So you can see here that rounded element. If you want it more like this one, hard to see against and you want the point at the top, then you'll want to put your die on your paper so that that element is at the top, like this. And I think maybe I'll do it that way just because why not? Vary it a little bit. I've done most of them the other way. So that's going to give me the point at the top. So I'm going to center it on my paper side to side and top to bottom and get my cutting plate over the top. And I'm going to run it through twice. And it is a little bit of a workout. Holding onto the top of this real tight. And going through twice, just make sure that it does a really good cut and that all the little pieces come out more easily. Out of the way. I'm going to run over here and get my die brush. Forgot my die brush. Okay, so now we're going to use this. I keep it in a little pasta tray just to collect all the little pieces. And I'm just going to kind of run my brush over it, and that's just going to help those pieces come out. Now, I have done this part for you because all the pieces in this card are die cut for you. Isn't that lovely? So there was a bunch of die cutting. So obviously just pull out those extra pieces. In your piece, you might have to pull some pieces out. And then you'll notice that the pieces get stuck in here. So what I've found is you can just kind of rake over the top of that and they'll come out, or you can push your paper piercing tool to get them out. It comes out pretty easily. And I'm going to do the same with this one. And you'll notice with this one, it doesn't cut the circle. But, so we're going to do one more step. It does have some of the little pieces that you'll need to poke out yourself. So I'm going to take my 2-inch circle punch, and I'm just going to punch it around the outside, centering it. And there we go. So that's all of our die cutting. So those pieces and those pieces, and yep, and then that's going to eventually go in the center. Set those aside. We'll use those in just a little bit. Come back in with all my pieces and parts. So I'm going to take this card base. I really have sort of 2 card bases because this is a multi-opening card. Fold it in half. And then I've got my black piece is pre-scored at the 2-inch mark. You can see that right there. Fold that and burnish it with my bone folder. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the inside. I actually got a swap with this card layout, gosh, probably 6-8 months ago, and it was a completely different color scheme and design and stamps and all that, but I was determined to eventually make this card layout because I think it's so fun. All right, so next what I'm going to do is take my inside pieces. I'm going to center that piece top to bottom and side to side on the inside. And it is important that you do it in this order. Take my turquoise piece, put that on the inside. All right, so there's the beginning. Of course, you can put the white piece on the inside, but that's your basic body. So now I've got this all cut and ready to go, and I have, by the magic of TV, put dimensionals on the back side in the center. Now the dimensionals will not be on your piece, so you'll need to add them yourself, so this detail is kind of important. You want to make sure that they're towards the center of the circle. So, and the reason for that, why that's important, is because when you put this over the top, obviously it doesn't go to the edges, and if you have your dimensional way out here, it's going to show. So let's go ahead and attach that. Again, magic of TV. I have one attached. Woohoo! All right, so now comes the next step. So the reason why you put that on first is so that you can lay this over the top and get it so it is directly over the other piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some adhesive on this edge because I know it's going to go from top to bottom on the inside. And then I'm going to put it on this edge right here, because then I know that I'm not going to have adhesive showing up where it doesn't belong, and I'm not going to have adhesive on this side, which will make it stick to the inside of the card, and that would not be good. So I'm just going to lay it close like that, directly over the inside black piece, because they are exactly the same size. There we go. And then I'm going to begin the assembly of the other pieces. So we've got this piece. This is punched out with a 1-inch circle punch, and then we just do some simple layering. So that will go in the center, and I have a piece already done. Yay! Put some adhesive on that baby. And there we go with that. And then we just got some final touches. Now you'll have your inside piece here, and I have stamped on my inside piece. Not going to show that on camera, but there is a circle image right here that you'll stamp in black if you have the stamp set, and this one in the turquoise, and then the image, the word sentiment in black. And then of course the inside stamped as well. So there you go. There's the done card. Oh, actually it's not quite done. So I already have a rhinestone in the center there, but as you can see I have rhinestones attached on the corners, so we'll go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll actually be done. So I'm using my paper piercing tool to pick up the rhinestone, and there is a little tiny glue dot on the back of each rhinestone. So that's why I find the paper piercing tool to work really well, because you can use the point to make sure that you're pulling up the rhinestone with the glue dot and not leaving it on your piece of paper there. Yay, there we go. Well done. I hope you like it. So here are all 3 projects for the May and June free card kits. There's still about a week left to place a qualifying order so you can get these kits. A couple of quick reminders: you must use the current hostess code if your order is less than $150 in merchandise. If your order is $150 in merchandise or more, you get to be your own hostess and still get the card kits, which is pretty cool. And another reminder, must be able to contact you. So when you set up your online account, you have to check the box indicating it's okay for me to contact you. Otherwise, there's no way for me to know who you are. So just kind of simple. One last quick little fun reminder, there is a hostess special going on this month that ends June 30th. You get an extra $35 of free product. And to host your own party, you don't have to just do it in your own home. You can do an online party. I just had somebody do that. We initiated a hostess code for her. She gave it to her friends, and they placed orders, and it accumulated to what she needed to get that $35 of free product. So the sales have to be $350 or more. So pretty easy with our wonderful Stampin' Up! Products. So let me know if you're interested in that. So as I promised, I have a little bonus for you. I mentioned that at the beginning of the video. So here it is. When you place a qualifying order starting June 21, of course that's past, you will also get one of my new in-color bookmarks. So I'm going to show you those. I've made a bunch of them. I give them to each of my club members. And I've used the Colorful Seasons stamp set and the Seasonal Layers Thinlits to create this. So each of those little pieces was die cut out and everything was stamped, and I'm using the lovely, I think it's called Finely Woven ribbon that's also in the new in colors. So now that offer is only available while supplies last. I guess just place your order. Yahoo! So thanks so much for spending some time with me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend and or friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.